the day-to-day, the shit change, but you know for the most part nothing indifferent. Sometimes be stuck in my ways, weekend fucked up in somebody's kitchen, sticking my hand, I'm chilling with the troops and my few cans down, so I walk like Winston. Trust me, I wake up hanging, you hang that I'm leaving this bed, you're kidding, I'm sitting on back in the pad, get deep fried and I smoke some packs of the grass, put the feet up, kick back and relaxing at best, no I'm sitting on Reilly's Gaff.
Is all the volumes and all that, alright? Aye. So what we do is we do like an hour or something, right? Just over an hour, and then our Patreon gets like the end of the episode.
What is a Patreon, by the way?
So you'd pay me and this guy $5 a month. And then you get more podcasts and longer bits.
So we always tack on like half an hour or 20 minutes at the end of every podcast and just release that bit.
That's a wee bit extra.
And it's just like, so you can like stay on if you want, and it's like only like 350 people or something, so you can
kill people bitches.
We pure going and
you can let loose.
Right,
so if you want to, but
you can go. You can
leave if you want. But so I think this will be like the first guest on the Patreon bit, I know.
So when did you start that?
Like just over a year ago or something. No.
I've been doing that wee bit like only like a month ago or something.
Aye.
Because like the only other one that we had on was Jamie Nolan.
Jamie Wood, aye.
I said that before. It's Jamie Nolan, the wee guy that was on his driving lessons.
Oh my god, I loved him.
He's good, isn't he?
But he was getting heavy steaming in that. He was like 13 miles down.
Good. Aye, he was getting steaming, by the way.
Here?
Aye, no, so he came in here, right? Jamie Nolan, driving instructor.
What a boy.
Driving lesson legend. Probably the greatest ever learner driver. He came in here, right? And we're talking, and he's like, so he came in, baked it, he's not done it, like immediately, like, he was like, I just smoked a joint, bro. I was like, right, cool. And then he said, what one he uses is Reilly. I was like, that's me, mate. I'd been texting him for like a week before that, right? And he's like, what one uses Reilly? I think he was just like nervous or something. Yeah. And then he came in and there was like bottles of, was it Foster's or something?
Miller Lite or something.
Cool Light that had been in there since we started the podcast, right? No one's touched them. And he came in and he was like, can I? No, he was like, can I get one of them? So I was like, aye mate, no one's drinking them, you get them. And he had one and then he was like, no, I'd want to shag Lorraine Kelly. He's like, and then he was like, can I get another beer? And I was like, mate, you fire into those beers. He drank about 5.
He had like 3 down there and about 5 up there. Mate, he had because there was a bit of liver in it, and I'm sure they were all done. Unless he's maybe...
No, he didn't drink a lot. He maybe drank 5 or 6 beers.
Yeah, I don't know, I'm maybe exaggerating a bit, but he started to get a bit
is he actually like 17? Was he?
No, he's 23.
Right.
He's got a kid.
He's got a wedding in that. Aye. He's actually, he was
nice.
saying like he's got something big coming up in that, so
I think he's going to start a rap career.
I think so too.
I think.
A rap career?
I think so. He just kept saying...
I didn't really know that was his thing.
I
don't think he knew either.
He said he's got something big coming and he's been in with a lot of producers and that. So.
Okay, look forward to it.
He's got maybe a project on the...
He kept hinting at it. He kept going like... I've got something big, but I don't want to reveal it and that, didn't I? But I've not heard from him since.
I know. It was like, keep an eye on Spotify or something.
It's a big deal.
So aye, man, who knows? He could have got the big deal. Could have got the big bucks.
Oh well, good for him.
He could be the new person doing your intro.
Oh,
aye. Just wrap your intro.
Oh, Benny T won't be happy about this.
Benny
T's for your neck of the woods. Cardano.
Yeah, that's right. Nice to cook.
Cardano's finest, Benny T.
That's what I lived when I was born.
What's it like? Is it good?
Quite rough.
What is it?
Benny T.
Hard knocks.
All he said, I was asking him about Cardano. I was like, I don't know anything about Cardano, and he's like, it's got a good Morrison's in it.
It does have a good Morrison's.
What even makes it?
I've been to that Morrison's. It is a good
It's a good
Has it got a good
Morrison's.
salad
It's got a really good
selection?
chicken bit and salad bar.
Serious salad bar, man. Morrison's salad bar, there's like nothing in the world I like better for my lunch.
Morrison's pure isn't talked about enough.
No, I preach about Morrison's on this all the time. I always say Asda's the worst and Morrison's the best.
Yeah,
I just don't like the lighting in Morrison's.
I've said that before.
Do you know
what's
maybe?
Yeah, it's bad.
Do you know what? I've said this a million times, right? But the best thing about Morrison's, the fact that their unique architecture. They've always got mad weird buildings, like they're brick buildings with big clocks.
They're never like a new building. It's like an old building that's been turned into a Morrison's.
Old chapel and that, and it's at Morrison's. It's fucking amazing.
Really niche.
So, but you wouldn't find that when they just flicking them up.
I think as well, like all the workers in supermarkets have different attitudes. Like, I think people in Tesco are pure arrogant, pure don't even look at you in that. Yeah. But then like people in Home Bargains like are on the verge of mental breakdown constantly. like at the tills and that, you're like, this woman could flip any second here.
I was actually thinking about, see when I was in B&M the other day, I was thinking about like,
That's even worse,
see the
mate.
people,
I love B&M.
See the people you see in B&M, they're like, no, like you see them any other place in the world.
That's true. I
It's
do
as
want
if they spawn at the front door and they're just like fucking walking about like mad. I don't know, man. It's weird. And then
They
you walk
live in
outside and it's
B&M.
just normal people in pets at home and that.
You could live in B&M.
I
You
would
actually
be B&M,
could.
mate. If you were like came down to it like one shop to hunker down in to like survive something, a big
It would
huge
be
B&M,
B&M.
man.
I do love
Big
B&M.
Tesco, mate.
Think so? Aye, big Tesco.
Springburn Tesco.
But B&M's got mad equipment, mate. Mad tools and that.
It has a electrical aisle.
Aye, an electrical. Mate, aye, you can just get tellies and hammocks and that.
But
That should be sound.
Tesco Springburns get a sunbeds in it, but you'd actually be so tan.
Does
it?
Mate,
Aye.
Tesco Springburn, they've added a fucking yo sushi counter.
Drop the list of things in. You won't believe this.
So it's got a Subway,
Right.
it's got a sunbeds, and
A
it's the good
sunbed, I'm
sunbed.
shocked.
What's the sunbed called? It's a good
Indigo
one.
Sun.
Indigo Sun.
Is it
12.
24 hour?
These days.
Aye, it's Tesco's
think I've
24
been
hour.
there.
It's got a yo sushi counter. It's got paper chase. When do you ever see paper chase
Whoa.
at a Tesco? It's just your usual F&F cards now.
I love how you just know this.
Oh,
like,
I got them at I preach Tesco.
That's the mayor of Springburn right here.
St. Rolex Tesco. Go there.
It's amazing.
Aye, it's got a bit of everything, so it's it is the best Tesco. I've always said that. They're adding new stuff. They're taking it too far. Know what I mean? You go there for
It's
your
actually
weekly
getting
shop,
too far, right?
and you come out with a baguette and yo sushi
That's
and
too
everything.
much.
know what I mean?
tan.
You're
And a
burnt
tan.
from something. I'm from Barhead and we recently just got like a retail park. We've
Oh,
not
nice.
had that before. It's quite a big deal. But we've
It
got
is.
a Popeyes.
Aye,
And I'm like,
that
is
was
it
actually the
alright?
first thing I wanted to ask you about, by the way.
I'm not being.
No, it's alright. I don't want you to rate it or that. So I just want to talk, like, you're a native, right?
Right.
To Barhead.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I
I'm
feel
just
so
a,
strongly
I'm
about
a,
my hometown.
I'm a tourist, right? I was like, Barhead. I was pure amazed
You're
by it. I was like
Alice
out the
in
window,
Wonderland.
feel like a wee guy got to like New York or something. And I got to Popeyes. And then I was thinking, how must the Barheadians feel about all this?
We're
He's happy or
Barheadanites.
disgruntled?
personally, I'm overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
So I love the retail park. I'm really happy about that because I've never had Baines before,
Oh, beans. Oh,
and it's good. I really like it.
I only had beans for the first time last year.
I don't like that it
Ridiculous.
sounds like beans.
It's the best.
Oh, do you know like beans?
I
that
do,
put
but the name Baines gives me bean vibes.
Right.
Can't have bean vibes in the name of a shop, man.
Kind of know what you mean. It's not like the
It's-
most attractive
no,
name.
it's given
So
old,
is
like
aye.
school canteen beans.
Yeah.
B-name.
Yeah.
It's the same, man. It's got a
That's
bean
never
vibe,
back to
you know?
B&M.
Bean and Emma.
It's not what you would think. I thought it was going to be like kind of Greg's, but I think it's fancier.
No, it's definitely
Oh.
fancier.
Greg's.
Aye. The cakes.
And I love Greg's.
It's the
I love
it's the
Greg's.
gentleman's Greg's. It's like
Yes.
got like this little. They do simple things, but they do them extremely well.
Yeah.
Damn,
I'll be little soup for
Mate,
Baines.
I got a Greg's yesterday, and I'm sick of people hating on Greg's, mate.
I'm sick of
I
it.
love Greg's.
Greg's are trying their best.
What's the hate about Greg's?
They've started selling like mozzarella bites and all that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
A guy in my work was
Know what I mean?
like, actually came up to me. He's like, Evan. I was like, what? And he's like, you tried mozzarella bites for Greg's? And I was like, nah. And he's like, mate. They're
the hype-
better than it. Like
the hype is
McDonald's. He was like naming everywhere that sells mozzarella bites, and he was like, "These are the ones."
mate, the hype is real.
I like it. What's it all about? I need to try them.
They do chicken like selects and that,
Yeah,
like
like
they're pure.
fiery chicken
They're
pops.
stepping their game up. They're doing like wee poke bowls and all that.
yeah, it's very
like Greg's, isn't
fancy,
it? Just all
Greg's.
sausage rolls and meatballs,
Yeah.
man. You can get
They're
some
doing
good stuff.
the
for it.
most.
They're trying their hardest, and people hate on it.
Yeah.
But Baines is a better, like their coffee, and that's better.
Right,
Baines
It's
is a
really
good-
nice. I actually was really excited to take Robbie to Baines because I was like, this is quite a big deal for our head. And he got a macaroni pie.
Oh, no.
Why would you do that?
Listen,
It was also like 3 o'clock in
don't
the day,
you-
so it's going to be cold.
Don't you dare. Macaroni pies are shit hot. We were talking about pies and what the other day? That was the whole discussion in our canteen for a full lunch break. Pies.
What's your
See, to be
favourite
fair,
pies
I've
then?
never ate a pie in my life.
Shut up, you've never had a pie.
Well,
swear.
thanks for coming on, guys.
We're going to Patreon and you just see it.
I actually used to work at St Mirren, like
Aye,
food-
football.
Yeah,
Aye.
when I was a wee girl, and I feel like I just like the standard like
Mince pie.
Mince pie.
Scotch pie.
Yeah, Scotch pie.
I've always preferred a football game. I don't like steak pies and that. I just like a Scotch pie at football games. But Celtic Park at one point done steak and black pudding. Steak, black pudding
love
and
black
chorizo
pudding.
or something. It was something mental and it was like £7 or something. But that was at Parkhead. That was my favourite ever pie out of any of them.
Want to hear something disgusting? Celtic Park sells doner meat pies.
That's
Oh my
obscene.
god.
That's egregious, isn't it?
That's actually too
Nobody
far.
needs doner
What's
meat in
the
a pie.
need? What is the need? That's an unnecessary pie.
And it's no like, it's doner meat not meant to be like a mad Turkish cuisine that's in a pie.
They do like curry pies, don't they?
Curry pie's
Oh,
good.
they'll
to be
shove
fair.
it in a pie. What would need to be in a pie for you to eat one?
I just don't really like that material.
You're not a pastry person.
Oh, right.
No.
It's like you're wearing it or
I
something.
never eat like a. I've never even had like a roast dinner. Actually, my family
What,
never.
that puff pastry? Never
yeah,
had puff
never
pastry?
like had stuff like
Are you
that.
all against pastry? You know.
It's just never really been
What
something
about,
in the
like,
Welsh
croissants?
household. I love
You like a
that
croissant?
because it's sweet.
You like the sweet
I don't
pastries?
like gravy, like swimming puffs on a plate. That's
That's
not.
like my.
Oh.
See, no, but
feel sick.
no, don't you dare me. See when,
description.
see when you're talking about what you're talking about there is
You too.
what you're talking about there is the funeral dinner, and
Yeah.
the funeral dinner is elite. I think. See when you
Yeah,
get
I
good
like
veg
that sort of-
totties,
yeah.
know what I mean? And it's like you get a choice between that and chicken and that.
I've thankfully not had many funeral dinners.
You're missing out, man, because there's a good scran.
Sometimes I wish somebody would die so I could get one.
No food is good.
a cold pint in that.
I phone
It's
my
like-
gran in that. I phone my gran in that. Like, how you feeling, granny? Get that pie on.
Megan, you like a sausage roll though, don't you?
I love a
Yeah.
sausage
I
roll.
got a good surprise the other day. It's a pie related surprise I got. I sent my ma, like the day before this, I sent my ma a TikTok of this mad woman's recipe for peach cobbler. Right? Which
What
I don't
even
know,
is that?
don't
I know.
Right. It's fucking
I think I've heard
incredible, by the
about
way.
it.
It's kind of like peach, like not like apple pie. It's just got like a crust in the top and it's like all the apples and shit. It's like that, but it's like a cake in the top.
Oh.
I came home from my work the next day, fresh peach cobbler, sitting out, ready to eat with homemade ice cream.
Oh wow.
It was actually
Homemade ice
the
cream.
best shit
This
ever.
guy, Kelly's ice creams. You've got an ice cream machine, you
Got an
know?
ice cream machine.
What?
Make coffee ice cream
A
and that.
gelato, like makes
No
gelato.
way.
It's good.
Him and his dad go and watch a movie on a Sunday and then
No, we don't.
and they go have a wee roast dinner and they go and they make their own wee ice cream.
We have a funeral. We have a funeral steak pie.
His dad stands behind them and they stir it like that. Like
No, but see, funnily enough, talk about Frank Kelly. See when we got the ice cream machine, he didn't. He was like, fucking try to watch your football and all. 'Cause my ma was like taking out of the box and he was pure like, fucking ice cream and all that shit. And I was like, no, this is good. The ice cream machine's fun and that. And I like opened it up and that. And I was like, right, so I think we just do that. And I could just see Franny like that. Like, yeah, like. And he's like, you'll be doing that, Rang. No. And I was like, no, I'm doing it right now. And he was like, 2 minutes now. And he jumped up and he was like, you what we doing that? And he's been heavy into it. Doesn't eat it. He just likes that we've got a mad thing that can conjure up ice
So
cream.
do you like prepare them and then put them away? Like to freeze them, or can you just eat them?
You just
there
need to
and
out the
then?
thing. You can grab the thing like that, but
That's a
obviously
bit
you don't
dirty.
do that. It's a bit.
I would make a wee
cold
cone
enough.
in that.
We've got waffle cones and that in.
Wow.
But I've not done it yet, man. It is a fucking lot of effort for
You're
like a bit of
living the
ice
high
cream.
life, mate.
I know
Yeah.
it is
I
actually.
want an
it's-
ice cream machine for my Christmas.
I mean-
that sounds really
Yeah.
good.
I mean, I know I'm living it up a bit, getting peach cobbler and ice cream as
Yeah.
a surprise. That was
so
an excellent
bougie.
surprise. It was the bougiest like dessert I've ever had in my life.
mate.
Any homemade dessert just makes me happy because I'm not really. Are you a sweet guy?
I can be.
A lot of people love their sweet. They've got sweet tooth
Yeah,
and that.
I'm
Yeah,
sweet
we
too.
do.
We love chocolate.
Yeah.
Aye, love your desserts. Nah, see, I'd rather have usually see if I was at a restaurant, I'd rather have like a starter and then a meal and then another starter.
No.
that's a wild
too
shit.
much savoury.
Another starter after you're done.
Bring the gyozas back out. Get torn into them.
Aye.
Nibble, know what I mean?
I'm a starter guy.
No, I would be a main and dessert.
What's like your ideal, like if you had to like not to be bleak.
My death row meal.
Yes.
Right.
I know it, so I can tell you. So I would like some padron peppers.
What is that? Is that like the big long ones?
No,
No,
it's
the wee mini ones.
wee green ones.
burnt.
Aye, the
They're
wee
like
green
wee
ones.
crispy
Yeah.
peppers, unreal.
hot.
With
Aye.
with like rock salt on them.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Just
And
one
then-
shot.
And then breads and alioli probably.
I like
And
that.
any kind of like seafood pasta. I'd die happy. And then
Linguine or
like
something.
maybe just like chocolate strawberries. Like I'm not actually that fussy with
So
dessert. I
fresh
had just
dessert.
something
Yeah,
fresh.
I'm not going to
like
want to die after that.
I know, but I bet saying
I
that you
would
might
die-
just
I
be
would
like,
die
oh
happy.
fuck it. Like
Right, Megan, you tell me yours. I'm interested in yours.
Starter. Starter. Oh, I know olives and like hummus and pita or hummus and pita. What is it? Hummus or hummus?
Hummus.
Because I
hummus.
would
It's called Hamas.
I would say hummus, and then I heard someone in Sprig say hummus, and now pure starter dough for it. Not
Someone where?
In Sprig.
Oh, I thought you said in Bishop Briggs.
Where's
No.
Sprig?
I was like, you need to listen to them. They'll know.
Aye, it's hummus.
Sprig is a wee salad place in town.
Yeah.
Oh, is it good?
It's
Unreal.
amazing.
So you get
I got
hummus
meat
out of there?
Salads. No, but I just mean I was calling it hummus until I heard someone say hummus.
Aye, it's Hamas.
Hummus.
She was going to say that.
Don't say that. It's
Oh, it's not?
Hummus is hummus.
Right, olives, hummus and pita, and Nando's, anything from Nando's,
Yes.
and mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that
a good.
sounds nice.
I like that dessert actually. I would
Yeah,
have that as well.
sprinkles.
I was battering them on holiday. Mint chocolate chip
Mint
ice
chocolate
cream.
chip's the best because
Like,
it's refreshing.
See the mad ones that you just like when you're walking by at night and there's like an ice cream like
Yeah.
and you just see and it's like we mint
I
chocolate
love
chip. You know
mint
what I mean?
chocolate.
On
People
holiday.
really hate mint
Yeah,
chocolate
people are
chip.
against mint.
Did you ever have when you were younger, right? This is total poverty, I think. But I had it and I enjoyed it. Viennetta. Do you remember that?
Yeah, my dad always had
Do
it
you,
in the
would you,
fridge.
but would you say I was like, thanks for coming on, guys. There's a wee Viennetta. Would you eat
I
it?
would be really happy with
I
it.
don't
Yeah.
think I ever tried it, but I always seen it. It was in a blue tub.
That's why you
don't
think
know.
that's poverty. That's like the fanciest dessert. Mate.
No,
It's all
Viennetta's
whirly in
no
that.
fancy.
Yeah, it's all
It's all
whirly.
like fancy looking.
We
It's
also
like
had
mad loaves.
screwballs.
Oh, screwballs are dynamite, by the way. I think I've asked like you love it.
You getting feel excited about screwballs? I kind of got excited at a wee chewing gum at the bottom.
Oh,
You
by the
never
way.
get it out with a spoon.
Aye, you had to.
Aye, you need to like.
quite
You need to
hard.
make, they make you work for it.
I used to
Yeah, they do.
wrestle with sweeties, man. Like, see if I could get something out of them. I'd feel it'd be fucking. But I've asked like a weird amount of guests this, right? But do you remember something I used to get for the van? And it was like a tray of ice cubes that were all different flavours.
You made this up, mate.
It's so true, and it was the best sweetie ever.
I've
it was
never-
like, see if you imagine like a packet of tablets, like that vibe, like flat in the top, and you kind of pop it open. It was like that, but you popped it open and it'd be like a red ice cube, and then it would be like
How did it not
So
melt?
actually ice.
for the ice cream van. It was an ice cream
There
treat.
is no way that's real, mate.
I
It
don't
was
know.
I've
incredible.
never, and
I don't know if it was.
loved the ice cream van.
I don't know if it was like homemade or something.
Well, how can it be homemade for the van?
Dude was just whipping it on the house and taking it out
Jackie,
and
it was
selling them for like
exclusive to
10
your
pence.
van.
I think it was just that guy.
It was like your
Aye,
van
maybe-
specialty.
Maybe he was trying to break into the ice cream van
Yeah.
like wholesale game. Know what I mean? He was
It
trying to
sounds
invent a
like
sweetie because every sweetie needs to get invented by somebody.
Yeah.
Do you know what the best things are? See, you get them on holiday and it's like, I don't know if you get them in a packet, but it's hundreds of wee, tiny ice lollies, but they're like all different colours.
I get these every time I
How
go away.
good are they?
There'll be ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How good are
I
they?
don't know them.
That's-
Oh my god, you get
come
5.
on.
They're so good.
That's an insane shout. I've never heard
Oh,
that.
But they're
Jamie.
So you get
different now.
multiple.
5 wee mini ghosts, right? But they used to be on a blue plastic stick, and now because obviously
Oh, that
global
woke shit.
warming, they've changed it to wood, and it's just not the same.
Oh, get it back,
I
man.
hate like seeing
it's
a
not
mag.
the same.
Bring back the plastic.
Bring back, aye.
Bring back microplastic.
I lived in Vietnam, right? They would just take all the
You
rubbish.
lived in Vietnam.
Aye. So they would like see their rubbish. They just put it in their garden, just light it on fire, and we're all try to soak milkshakes
I
out of
need to be
fucking
flat.
paper straw.
Aye, you do. You just need to
It's a
take charge.
nightmare.
and-
I don't even have a full bin to myself. A blue bin.
Sometimes when I'm driving about, I'll just see like a random big black smoke for like just like somebody burning something at their back garden or something. And I always
Yeah.
think like, good on you.
Aye,
Getting
stick it to the man.
Getting around burning something. Having a wee bonfire at the back on a Tuesday morning.
I empty recycling bins into normal bins just to
That's
fuck it
crazy.
up.
Aye, just to fuck up the
Just
system.
just to fuck the system
Aye,
up.
that's a
I
good
don't even
move,
want
mate.
to say what I do in my bins.
Well,
It's
if
really
we're all
bad.
dead-
What do you do? Tell us.
You just fling it on the same one.
Well, I don't even know what bins are mine, and I just like take other people's and really fill them
I
up.
do that as well.
And I don't separate.
What do you mean? Like don't know like the outside bins?
Like,
Yeah,
like,
I assume that there's bins that belong to each flat. This is so boring. That belong to each flat, but I just like put them in anyway.
I think
No,
it's
this is-
I think like I live in a flat. I think it's fair game.
Mine's do have numbers, but if mine's is full, I'm using my neighbours. And I have a lot of
there's nothing better
You have
than
a lot
having
against
like
the
a.
parcels. It's murder. Like, what are you supposed to do along all this cardboard?
I just pile it up and or do these actual.
I just
how
use other
dare?
people's.
When I
just
go
use all
to
the bins.
Barhead, which is like every single day, I sometimes go to the dump. I gather it all
How
together and I
good's
go
the
to the
dump?
dump.
How good's the
I've
dump?
never been to
I
a
love
dump.
going to Barhead dump. I've never been to another one.
So see the dump for me, like soon as a wee guy, see when my dad was like, Jamie, mum go to the dump, man, I'd be like, fucking yes, because you could just go and smash. Like they used to be up at the dump, the Springburn dump. I don't even know what it was. I think it was in Easterhouse, but like there used to just be like a mad bit that was like all electricals that were all fucked, so you could just smash up tellies and fridges.
Is that where you're supposed to bin batteries in?
Yeah.
Because
Who's got the time for
do you know
that?
what, you bin
That's a lot.
batteries in Lidl or Aldi? They've got mad battery
They
bins.
do. And they're clear and you put all the batteries in them.
I seen them all day and they're all chock full, man. Cunts are binning batteries.
I've never seen
Book
it.
your dump by any
yeah, I was
chance.
going to say you need to book a
I
slot.
need to
So
book an
now
appointment.
the dumps went all woke now, right? So it's like
And they watch you put it in the separate thing.
Mums get too big for its boots.
Aye, I went in my van and it's like a 4x4. It's not even a van. It's just got a bit at the back. And I just had like a couple of cardboard boxes and I know like, commercial dumps are in here.
Yeah.
Mate, that happened to me. I worked in like this. It wasn't a charity shop. It's called a community interest shop. It's basically this guy. He's a weirdo. But anyway, I worked there and he was like wanting to get rid of this big unit they had, but it was clearly like a commercial thing, and you could only dump things for like your house, if you know what I mean. And we drove to the one at Cambuslang and he was like, just act normal. But I could pure tell he was shitting himself, right? He's like, just if they ask any questions, you just say, it was a mate's. And I'm like, why you feel freaking out, mate? And then we got there and he went to get it out and the guy just done, that's commercial, mate, you can't do that. And he was like, but this guy was pretty autistic and he was like, it was just like, he wouldn't even look at, he was just doing this. Like, imagine you're the guy who was like this. And I was like, are you going to say anything? Like, come up with something? And he was like, okay. And then we just had to get in and drive away.
Aye.
They ask you a lot of questions. I'm always prepared. I know the answer.
An
I'm like,
interrogation.
yeah.
I kind of go because I've been back to that woke place I was talking about up Easterhouse and like I've drove in with my van like recently and I get to the bit and I'm like, mate, I know, right, I'm in my van and that, but this is just for the house, mate. I need to just drop it down there and that. And he's always just like, okay, just hurry up then. So
Yeah, they know me now. We're like that at the dump. So they do like, but they asked me, who do you work for? Because I think they thought I was bringing it from like a company.
What, like,
And I
paper boxes and that?
I was like, myself, I just have like a lot of parcels. They don't believe it though.
Have the dump ever actually do a wee collab?
No, because I don't think they know me like that.
Imagine
They
you
just know
getting a
me from
picture of
going-
your just at the bar head.
See if it meant not having to book, I would do it.
I think you should get like a black card for the dump, not like
should.
a Nando's card. Like, you just-
I'm there every week. I should.
You've got these many parcels coming in and you're getting the dump all this publicity.
know.
You should start vlogging at
You're
the dump.
welcome,
Aye.
honestly.
I think the dump don't want more people there. I think they're trying to stop people coming in.
Yeah, they hate
Aye.
it.
Aye, but what are we meant to do with all shite dumps? Know what I mean? We need
know.
to dump it somewhere.
Dump it somewhere. But anyway, I want to talk about your lives.
Aye,
Is that all right?
We should
Not
do
dumps,
it.
Yeah.
Not dumps.
Not
You can
dumps.
talk about dumps if you want. We can get onto that if you want. But so I was saying to Jamie, I think your life's like amazing. See when I see you get invited, we're at this wee event, I get a wee bag. I'm like, I want a bag.
I fucking want a bag.
It can be a goodie bag.
How sweet are the goodie bags?
How good was a good bag yesterday? Heated
Oh
iron
yeah,
mask in there. It was
The
good.
goodie bags never get old. Like you never
they don't.
get fed up of a goodie bag.
Oh.
It is what it says on the tin. It is a good
A
bag.
bag of
Yeah.
goods.
It's a
Yeah.
bag of
Bag of
goodies,
goods.
man. It's
Really is.
and I was saying to you, the last time when we were organising to come on here, you were like, we can't do next week. We're in the Bahamas.
We're in the Barbados.
Barbados, sorry. I was actually like, oh my days, man. Is it? Do you ever feel like is it like?
Yeah, when we
both-
got to Barbados, we were crying
Did they not rain the full time?
the entire time. So we were crying for a different reason.
Yeah.
What was that feeling like? But like getting there and just being like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, how do you know what I mean?
Well, that. Sorry, you go.
You go.
That was bizarre because I like would never go on a long haul flight myself. So like that was like a real like, oh my god, we're actually going to Barbados. Like getting on a connecting flight somewhere.
That's
is
a big
major.
deal.
That's wild, aye.
do you think
How
we-
fancy do you feel getting on a connecting flight?
Very
So
fancy.
fancy.
Although
See, after the first stop, you're like, these people are just getting off.
Yeah.
I've got another one to catch, guys.
Have fun in London.
Soon you're like checking your watch while walking with your bag, just like you've got another plane to
Yeah,
catch.
another flight.
yeah, that is definitely the most bonkers thing we've done.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was like a challenge for us being so far away from home
Yeah.
as well. Like, I know that's not far to some people, but we were thrown into this like by ourselves. There wasn't a team or anything there. This was like a self-shot
Yeah.
thing, like campaign we were doing. So we were quite like out our depth, and then obviously it rained like the entire time. So it was quite a challenge when we
Yeah.
got there, but obviously it's Barbados.
So
we
you
were
did you fund that yourselves and that?
No, the company sent us. So they're based in Australia,
Right.
and they sent us to this hotel, just
And
the two of us,
Just alone, just to
shoot,
get stuff.
get the content
Live it
while we
up
were
and
there.
that.
Yeah.
But you
We had
can't
to
beat
shoot
that as a
5
shift.
bikinis a day. We seen the itinerary. We were like, "What is the catch here?" And the catch was the rain.
Was this just a mad
Yeah.
creepy guy?
5
Just a
bikinis.
sugar daddy.
10 bikinis a day. Get your feet in it.
No, but so do you get mad itineraries and that? This is a game
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah.
Get earlier. That's cool. So
Yeah.
you've got that schedule. You're like, fuck,
Yeah,
I've
we
not done that.
love an itinerary.
Yeah.
Aye, you need to stick to it, don't
Yeah.
you? To get all your stuff
We were
done.
just getting up like 5, 6 in the morning, shooting it all, and then just trying to enjoy the day when it was dry.
Aye, that's sick.
Because
Which wasn't often.
it wasn't often. We were really unlucky with the weather. It was
Aye.
bad.
How did you get like bikini just sitting out in the rain? Just like,
I sent my sister some pictures. And, no, she actually commented on my Instagram and I deleted it. Remember, she commented Troon X.
Oh my
It
God.
was so cloudy.
Zing.
Yeah, the
They-
skies are like grey. Like, it did just look like we were at a
True.
beach in Scotland.
I hate the Troon shouts, man. See when you put a picture into like a work group chat, like, boys, I'm in Salou, like, get up, these or something, and they're like, look at this guy, mate, you're in air. Like, you're in air beach and that. I hate that shout. It's
Some
always like,
pictures did look like, but we edited the sky
Yeah.
to make it look. Yeah, we've had,
false
had to do
advertising
it.
that,
had
by
to
the
do
way.
it. I know.
I might need to report you.
Oh, the skies, not the bikinis.
That's true. That is true. You can't.
Yeah, that was good. What else have we done that was really fun?
What was it you thought we were at last night?
Oh, we went to a retreat yesterday.
Yeah, we went to a wellness thing.
Oh,
Where like, so Molly like hates group activities, right? Like if we ever have to do something that's like a wee bit out of the comfort zone, I'll just take one for the team and do it because I know that Molly
I'm
just
not
would.
good. And see,
not like that.
forced fun. I can't do
I'm
it.
like that. I know what you mean by that.
Like, I mean, like a rash
Aye.
breaks out. I'm not good. I'm nervous in a situation like that. I was like, we were going to. I'll let you tell a story first, and I'll tell the yoga experience
Right.
after.
So we were reading the itineraries for the wee day yesterday, and the first thing said like, what was it like?
Stretch and dance.
Stretch and dance. And Molly's like, what do you think stretch and dance entails? She was like, I'm really nervous. I'm
My
edge of
eyes were like
seat.
wide reading this itinerary. I was like, surely not.
Oh no.
But you actually loved it.
It was so fun.
Was it just stretching and dancing?
It
there
was quite
no stretch.
intricate.
It was a
Routine?
full-on dance routine. We had to
yeah.
learn, but it was like we were like the youngest there, so I didn't feel
Yeah.
as like silly about doing that, because if you're going into something like this, usually it's like pure professional dancers, but it was just like women that worked for like the hotel and stuff like that, because they're trialing this retreat thing.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that scary. It was actually fine.
That must be
Just
class.
the thought of it, I'm like, no.
That must be class getting stuff like that, like retreats. Like I know somebody who go like something. I don't know if you maybe got it at the Blythewood Hotel. And they got like a mad spa thing that they were starting up there. That
Oh
looked
yeah,
grand.
they've opened a new
that.
spa.
Aye.
That sounds nice. I
Like,
like this.
I'd love stuff like that, man. See if you get offered spa. Like, how can we start getting offered spa?
But do you ever get offered things and you're like, I can't, nah.
Yeah. all the time.
Yeah.
What type of things do you just get offered that you're like, I just don't want to do
But
that?
there's jobs that each of us would get
Yeah.
that I could like tell them. Can you tell them about that brief you got?
Aye, obviously you can.
If you tell us and then you don't want it in, we'll cut it out.
Okay. No,
It's-
so
Well, I could personally never do this.
there's just one.
It's too much. for me, like they've obviously reached out to Megan because she can do that. But my personality, just
Yeah,
isn't
like
there.
I'll get like more like acting based things. So like a job I got the other week was for a brand, and I had to like start off like looking quite like bored and like my outfit like wasn't very exciting. Then when I spray the perfume, I'm like, like I'm transported into a new world.
Right, and is it like green screened and all that? Or
No.
just like green screened?
No, it's just like my outfit.
It's
Like,
made you
That
like.
is what brought you to life.
brings me to this new world. So then I come out of this world again and I spray it on my mum and I have to bring her in to
You're
the
like,
new
Mum,
world.
wait
with
till
me."
you see this world. Sprays the perfume on her mum, and her mum transforms as well.
Oh my God, that's mental.
How did your ma do with that?
My mum's great. My mum and
Is she?
dad will do anything I ask them to do. Like they actually love it. They are like they both work for the NHS and they're like famous in their work. Like once so someone was in and I can't remember what it was, like a lady was in, like a lady, a girl, a lady,
A young madame.
a girl was in my dad's work and apparently said to like one of my dad's like colleagues, he was like, she was like, that's Stephen Welsh. Like, that's Megan Welsh's dad. And they were like, yeah. Like, they're like wee celebrities
Pure
in
whispering.
their own right. They love it.
That's Stephen Welsh.
They will do it. But like, there is just different jobs. Like, even like when I done that thing in Braehead. Like,
Oh,
went up
that's
to the
my worst
public,
nightmare. Like, I couldn't.
like trying to get them to film a TikTok with me and like
She's going up with like the tiny
microphones.
mic.
Aye, I seen
Yeah.
that.
How because we went and done Pavilion Festival, like walking about interviewing people at a festival, right? Obviously they're all fucked, and it's like see when you're walking, like how see those videos, they look easy.
Oh, they're
but
so
it's the most
hard.
like terrifying thing ever.
The bloopers will
Rejection-
probably be like the
Rejection
worst
is
thing ever.
horrific. Like,
But at that pavilion, it was the opposite because everybody was rat arse, so it was like,
oh, they were
Couldn't
ones.
they-
How we couldn't get people to like go away. Like someday we were recording something, and then someday, do you know who Simon Ferry is?
Yeah.
Right, he does like open goal.
Yeah.
So we're just standing talking to somebody, and a guy walks up to the camera and like starts talking to us and goes, Simon Ferry touched my arse when I was a wee guy. And I was like, well, we need to cut that then. Do you know what I mean? Just ruined the full
He said that again. He was
Aye.
like, I was young, I played for Celtic, Simon Ferry touched my arse, so he did. I'm like,
But it's just
mate,
people trying to
go
be
away.
funny. Do you know what I mean? You're like,
Oh no.
Go
And it's,
away, man.
aye, it's that cringy funny. But aye, that was like, you couldn't get like different, like I can imagine, because we've talked about sometimes got to do stuff at places like doing the Science Centre. Why go and film stuff doing the
I
Science
love
Centre?
the science
how good's the
centre.
science?
I've not been to Science Centre in fucking
I've
donks,
not been
man.
for
I've not
ages, but
either.
I'd love to go.
Do you know where I've still not been and all that? No, Transport Museum. No, I've been there.
There's a new transport museum.
No, like
They
not
just,
the
like,
old
done it
one.
up.
No, the
That's
one
like you
got
saying
the-
you seen Megan the other day when it was about a month
I know
ago.
he was like, do you remember seeing me the other day? I was like, no. And it was like, it was the platform. And I was saying, she's like,
Oh,
oh.
that was really.
I genuinely thought it was last weekend or something.
Other day to him's like the last 3 years.
So the other day they built that. I think it was 10 years ago they built that. That new transport. Do you know how the one that's like pointy?
Yeah.
I know what it is.
That's the new transport museum.
Where
I mean,
Riverside
I'm
is.
an
Yeah.
old head. I'm an old head. I used to go down to the transport museum with my granny all the time. I
Aw.
loved that down
I
there,
think I
man.
went on like a school trip.
Aye, plenty of school trips there. Plenty of
But
school
I've
trips
not
there.
been
For Borhead, you know?
recently. Mhm.
Borhead, innit?
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
maybe
Well,
Borhead.
I would sound stupid saying that, but that's what everybody calls it.
Yeah, my dad
Call
says
it-
Borhead.
Yeah, your dad does say it. People call it Bowery.
Bowery?
The Bowery.
Is that the young team there?
Yeah, like the Barhead.
What was it? What are the young people like? Are they mental and that?
I don't know them now, but when I was younger, they were crazy.
Scary.
Yeah.
Do you know what we were talking about the other day? How scary bonfire night is.
Oh
When
my
you're a wee
God.
guy.
Yeah.
I was
it's-
chased by a firework when I was like 12 and I'm petrified.
So was that? So
I'm
was that?
absolutely
That's quite
petrified. It
traumatising.
was.
Do you not think people that like fireworks are pure stupid?
Yeah.
But why would you go and set off a literal explosive?
It's such a dumb thing. It's
In
like,
your
you're-
garden?
Whoa! Literally just watched
And
it.
it's like, set it off, run! Like,
Aye.
what?
Yeah, that one was heavy, big, not as big as that other one.
It's when
but-
like 45-year-old guys pure buzz off bonfire night and fireworks. You're like, how stupid are
Like,
you,
they
mate?
put out those wee shops, but like,
Aye, the boxes. and that.
I always feel like the guys that pure, like, see the old guys that pure love fireworks, they always hate, like, the mad one at George Square and that.
yeah,
But
they're
no,
like,
we'll
oh,
do
they
it in-
display.
Yeah.
They're in the back of the shops. We'll do it better. Fuck's sake. We Aldo's got hunters for down south and that.
There's
Like,
also like fireworks displays.
I don't know. We were talking about like bonnies and all. Like, I don't know what the cultures of the
They
bonnie.
do really big ones in Crookston, not licensed.
Not licensed by the
Next to the castle.
by the Crookston Council.
No, but like they make it look like it's official because it's next to a castle, but it's not legal.
Aye. I can imagine that. I don't think you could have a bonnie next to the castle. That's like pure dangerous.
But
Isn't it?
also, what scarred me from Bonfire Night is the videos they showed you in school. Did you ever get shown the one when a girl opens a bin and one goes in her face?
No.
My school showed us some bad videos.
Jesus Christ.
See the ones
That's
with
traumatising.
the magic gloves with the fucking
Yeah.
wavy things.
Yeah,
Now
the
they
sparklers.
Oh, the
stuff.
sparklers,
And then it's
yeah.
like how we guy hods it and it's like,
I don't mind a sparkler. I'll have a wee
Yeah,
sparkler.
I like a sparkler.
Sparklers
You know,
smell
your
nice.
Yeah.
Smell nice.
Yeah.
Sparklers are the ones.
I'm actually scared of even just lighters. I have to use the safety lighters.
What, like the big barbecue ones?
Yeah.
Do you like snout?
I like the safety ones with the candles.
Aye, the ones are good to be fair.
By the way, I gave away my...
Honestly, great one of them.
What? You ate one of them?
Oh, mate, what about the fucking cunt with the lighter yesterday?
Oh man, we were doing the bars yesterday, right? And a wee guy came up to us and he was like, fucking right. So this wee guy, I kind of thought he was going to stab us at
Stab
first.
us.
He looked like he maybe would stab us. But then he was one of
Love
our
those
fans,
guys.
which is very on brand for us. Like somebody look like they're going to stab us and then be like,
Stabber.
we love yous.
Proper
Right?
charged up. Nah.
He was like, fucking, any one of you's got a lighter? I'm going to smoke a joint. we were like, oh, we don't, mate. And he was like, right, all right then. And then he pulled out it was like a gun.
It was a flamethrower.
It was a gun that was a lighter. And I was like, why the fuck are you asking us for a lighter? You got a gun in your pocket?
I started to take a picture of it and it was like that. Like, it was Denny, this guy was...
Oh, we need to give a shout out to the mushroom lady.
Oh, yes. Well, I think we've already gave her a shout. This will be the second shout out.
She
for the
deserves
podcast.
another one.
But so there's this lady and she sells ceramic little ornaments and that down at the bar as a stall. Yous would love it. I love it. I love her stuff, right? But
I feel like a ceramic mushroom would be cute.
Right up
so
your
it's like
street.
little, like looks like crystalline kind of, and the, like nice colours, blue and orange and all that. And I got one. I went down and I was chatting away, and Morgan was like buying stuff for her, and she was like, "By the way, I pure love your podcast." And that. And I was like chatting away for ages, and then I was telling her about how I had like me and Evan were going on this. What would you call it?
Pilgrimage.
A pilgrimage, an adventure to go and take some mushrooms, and like it was like in a caravan. No, it was like a big old deal. But I was telling her about it because she looked like she was like up for a bit of that talk. She had all the psychedelic shit and that, and she was like, "Oh, take one of them then." And I took this wee token. It's like a wee blue ceramic mushroom, and we used it as a totem.
Aye, because every time we ate these chocolates, right, and they fucking absolutely just blew our brains out. But every time that we seen it, we would be like, "Oh, the mushroom," and we would pick it up, and it would calm us down again. It was magical.
Oh, that's really nice.
I know, I still got it.
I'd hold it up
Are
to
we
the
healing
light.
mushroom?
But I didn't know who this woman was, right? Only Jamie had met her, so I was in the bars before Jamie got there with Reese, and she's like, "Oh, excuse me, and then she just pulled up her top, and this is our merch, right? And she pulled it up, and she was wearing that. I was like, no fucking way.
Oh my God,
That's so sweet.
I know. I was like, this is the first time this has happened. And she's like, all right, enjoy your day. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, that's so
But-
nice.
What's her name?
But then we went
I don't know.
Mushroom lady.
No,
Mushroom lady.
this is what I was going to say, because when I was like, here, it could have been the mushy woman, and everyone was like, oh, it might have been. But then when we started walking to go and see her, it was like we were walking like ages away from where the mushy woman was set up. So I was like, fuck, it's not even her, man. I'm not bored and that. And then I went in, she was like, hi, I'm the mushy lady. And I was like, oh, no way, it is you. Because I was pure like, no expecting it to be her. But aye, she's a legend. So shout out
that's
to her.
really nice.
Shout
Shout
out
out to
mushroom
Absolute
lady.
legend.
A legend of the show.
But I want you to tell us a bit about Girlies Are Out, because we've got some activities to do. I don't know if you know
Oh,
that.
do we?
Some, we're going to start off with stretching, dancing, and then we're all going to tell each other what we like about each other. You know, right? So yeah, tell us a bit about it.
So we just wanted to do something together for charity, and we just really didn't know what to do. We're going to do like a sleep out thing, but like with our job, some things just don't really land that well, and people would probably we just wanted to do something that was like, what's the word?
Relevant.
To
to
use.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was like, what's the word? Like in tune. Like,
Aye,
like
on brand. Aye.
Yeah.
because they were like, we don't want to do something that's pure out there, and people are like, why the fuck are those girls doing that? Because it makes no sense, and like they have no idea what it's actually like to live on the streets. So we came up with this idea that we do like a Christmas market with loads of brands that we work with from Glasgow, and we just like, I think I was on the phone to you, or we were sending voice notes when I used to live in Manchester. We were just voice noting back and forth about it, like what we would do, and we decided we'd have it like in the barras at Bad. We just messaged a few people we knew, asked a few brands if they wanted to come, and everyone was like, yeah. And honestly, the next thing we knew, like we're now on like our third year of doing it, and it's like we've raised like thousands and thousands of pounds for like
class.
a different charity every time.
That's class. When is it this year?
It's on the 3rd of December.
3rd of
this
December.
year.
And what have you got? Can you reveal stuff that you've got there? Or
Getting planned yet?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much like the same as what we do every year, but we've changed up different brands. So what's mad is like at the beginning, it was obviously just like local brands that like we actually maybe knew as well. So we weren't like scared to invite them because we kind of knew them. It'd be awkward if they said no. So they kind of just had to come.
Blackmailed them.
Every brand that was there, like we knew somebody that worked there.
Aye.
Like got us, like we made them come, but like now, like people ask to come.
Yeah,
Like,
people
and ask
come
us.
from London, like Ireland, like people like actually
Travel.
message us saying like, can we come to your event? Like it's pure nuts how it's just
And can the boysies go?
the boysies can
The
go.
boys are welcome to come. Like Robbie and his friends came last year,
Yeah.
actually. Forgot about that. But like we always said, like no
boys allowed.
It's not no boys, but like why boys? Kind of like why would you want
boys stink?
I'm going to come myself.
but it does turn into like
Boys do have cooties.
yeah, they
That
do.
is true.
They do.
Also-
Sometimes people come with their boyfriend, and we always give the boyfriend a shout out.
Yeah, that's
so
like
they'll be
really
walking about
cute.
the whole day. With
Aye.
some,
It's
but
different if you just turn up yourself and you're so, it's happening.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a bit like,
It
what
would
you
be
doing
quite
here?
bizarre.
See, like put me in what I would be seeing if I was walking about. Say someone took me there and I was walking about. What would I be seeing?
So it's supposed to like, we've made it like look essentially how Christmas markets would look. As in, like,
Right.
there's just loads of tables next to you
Rows.
there, and
Like
every
stalls.
table's different
Nice.
and random. So whoever we invite can do what they want with their table. They
That's
can
cool.
have like fireworks if they want. Like they can't have fireworks. I think that's the same
Roman
rule.
candles.
fireworks.
Just to clarify.
Smell nice.
Write your name.
But like you can do whatever you want with it, so no two table looks the same. But we also like actually decorate the place, so like have like mad balloons, like what we had last year, like loads of like gingerbread men, like a big
You should
like.
get one of these snow globes. I love they fucking things.
Oh my god, that people go inside.
Get a
That's
picture
a
of
good
them.
idea.
I've
If I
never,
could arrange that, it'd be great.
I've never done that. I mind they were a pure big hit. See, when I was like 13 and that, like in
They
the
have
tune.
them at like Brayhead and
X
stuff.
Aye, but in the tune they would just have them on like Circuit Hall Street, and it would be like a pure awkward picture, like a boyfriend and a girlfriend till like 14, like that.
I like you're scared to hold each
Snow
other.
around them.
Aye, just like, sitting in the North Face head to toe.
No, you should get one of the things. You ever seen the thing that was in like Greenock Shopping Centre, and it's the people walking up going "Merry Christmas"? No, that was Valentine's Day, wasn't
Aye,
it?
that was like.
Do you remember that video?
I know what you
I
mean.
don't remember.
Oh, that's.
Can we get a video up?
Have we got the?
Greenock,
Greenock
Mate,
Shopping
that's an
Centre.
easy one.
That's like the most viewed video on YouTube or something.
We have found what Jester's rights were for back in the day. We can find that.
Type in cheeky wee Subway because he's like, I'll get your cheeky wee Subway. The wee guy.
I type in cheeky wee Subway.
That's the best bit, yeah.
I wanna watch
so say Reilly's Gaff have got a stall. What could we just do whatever we want? Doesn't it be Christmas themed? Does it got to be?
No.
And is it selling things, or is there people that do like mad games and that? Or like,
So we kind of let the brand have like freedom on what they want to do, but we've kind of made the mistake before where we've not asked enough questions and there's been some like we've just thought right too far. You're kind of making it about you. So we've just decided that we kind of brief people and say, we know that this works really well, like we like this, and so now we give out like table measurements. We're like, this is the size of your table, do what you
did
can.
somebody try and get a couple extra fucking feet in it?
Yeah.
Somebody have one of the did a brand have like one of the mad guys spinning a mad board? Not how like the mad advert guys that you see on the side of the motorway in America.
Something
and that?
along those lines.
Cheaper iPhone repairs.
Cheaper iPhone repairs this way.
That's it.
Aye, let's
watch it.
this, man. This is
This is what you
legendary.
need. Troops, the podcast is brought to you by G4 Claims. If you're involved in a road accident that was not your fault, call G4 Claims on 01698 767 172 or visit them at notatfaultclaim.com. The process is completely free and you could keep 100% of your compensation. Troops, if you want more episodes of Reilly's Gaff, head over to patreon.com/Reilly's Gaff. We have the £3 tier, which gives you access to the extended part of each normal episode where we normally save all the hot action for. We also have the £5 tier, which gives you all the extended episodes, a bonus episode each month, and access to the Discord chat. The £10 tier gives you all of the above, but you get 2 bonus episodes a month and 10% off merch. And the last tier, the daddy, the GOAT tier as it's called, is £20 a month, and you get everything and anything you would ever want. You get to request episodes, you're a mod on Discord, so your name's a fancy colour and everything. Oh my god. You get shout outs in any episodes if you want a wee birthday shout out, whatever you can think of and we can do, we will do it. And on top of that, you get 20% off merch. How sweet is that? So if you've already joined, thank you so much. And if you haven't, what are you waiting for? Patreon.com/Reilly's Gaff.
You need a wee booth.
Oh, we had
No volume,
we did
no
have
volume,
a photo
Jamie.
booth one time, didn't we?
Aye.
What? I'm not hearing
It's my wife Sarah. Love you, babe.
Kayla Hughes, Daddy loves you, darling.
Hey, it's Thomas. Like to say happy Valentine's Day to my wife Sarah.
Oh, that's
Love
nice.
you, babe.
I love my husband so much. It makes my world complete. He's gave me my kids, so I love him so much.
Lindsay, I love you always. Happy Valentine's Day.
Hi, this is Beth, and I would like to wish my brother happy Valentine's. Love you lots, Lee.
Brother's
Hi,
nice.
My brother would
Stacey.
tell
I'd just
me.
like to say a very big happy Valentine's Day to my wee boy Ryan. Love, Mum.
Hi Mum, this is your son John. Happy
Son,
Valentine's
man.
Day. Love you lots.
What a boy.
I'm Nicole McLeod and I want to say happy Valentine's Day to
This is like a mad census of Greenock, innit? Like all the different people in Greenock.
every morning with some sort
The hearts
of
are really
It's
distracting.
been about
Aye.
8 years so far.
It's very low Valentine's Day.
And we love Stephanie.
Aww.
Day.
Hi Catherine, we've only been made each other for 6 months. Wish you happy Valentine's. And I love you loads.
I hope
It's
this.
James here, and just a wee message for Rob and Kay Britt there, working in one call direct. First at Valentine's Day.
You may as well give her postcode. He's giving out so much information.
Subway, and I love you, not.
I love you, know that. Get out, cheeky Subway.
Happy Valentine's.
Oh, cute.
Claire, happy Valentine's Day to my boyfriend Sean.
Why can none of them look straight for more than a second?
That wee guy kind of staring me out.
Happy birthday to my
He's evil. He's ready to battle me, man.
No, he's not
A
listening.
very happy Valentine's Day, love you.
Still listen.
Hi, it's Catherine. Want to wish you all in
Catherine?
That is Catherine Hen.
Emily.
So, what is the deal
Sarah,
with older people
Agnes.
saying
We're good.
Aye.
words wrong?
Catherine, do you know what my granny says for the co-op? Cooperative.
Yeah.
So does my dad.
You said that.
How insane's that
That's
word?
made up.
Like imagine saying that for the co-op. I'm jumping
Molly's
into the
always
cooperative.
told me
I've
that.
got a list on my phone of words that adults say wrong.
Get it.
My dad called
ridiculous.
COVID.
Aye, I think
COVID.
it's more the way they say the word. Like my dad will say like PlayStation, and I'm like, it's PlayStation? Like, but they will say PlayStation.
I remember my mum, my gran used to say Pope John Paul, and I'm like, you mean Pope John Paul?
Aye.
Why did they say it like that?
I don't know.
I get actually dug up for doing that. I do that a lot as well. I do like I went to a school called All Saints, but like people say All Saints, but I say All Saints. Like that. It's pure.
I don't see much of a difference.
I know, but
That's
there's
not
slight
huge.
exaggerations. Like New Balance, the shoes. I would say New Balance.
Oh no,
Right,
I get
see,
that.
that's
That's
weird.
fucking
I,
weird.
that's
I
where
get
you're
dug
wrong.
up for shit like that all the time. I remember that I was coming back for like watching a Celtic game away in Europe, and I was like, we were in the airport coming home, and I said something like, "That was I can't believe that cunt made me leave at halftime." Because like
You're emphasising the wrong thing.
Aye, but I didn't even mean it. And my pal Chrissy, they shout out Chrissy, he done halftime. Do you hear the way he said that? And I was just like the full time, I was just getting actual slag fucker.
I do some things if I'm trying to say two words, I mix the letters round. Like whenever I try to say, I won't even be able to say it because I say pain chest instead of chest pain.
That's fucking well, man.
Random.
But I always say it back to, and for my whole life, I couldn't work out why when everyone said remote control, it sounded different to me because I was calling it a remote control.
I'm a mero.
I was like, why is that different? I actually had to
Do you
say
say
it
like
better.
Dynamos and that?
You speak.
Dominoes, yeah, I can say that. Can't really say funeral.
She used to struggle with
I
that.
can say it if it's in a sentence, but if you think about
Funeral.
Can you try and say all these fucking English cunts I've been watching recently keep getting me to say this? Can you try and say purple burglar alarm?
Purple burglar alarm.
Purple burglar alarm.
Sometimes people struggle with it.
Purple burglar alarm.
Purple burglar
It's
alarm.
quite hard.
Oh,
do you know
you're
what?
good
I
at
have to
that.
think about it.
I was
Yous are
trying to
better
say in
than
an
me.
ad today, grey marl.
Marl. No, that's a hard
That's a
word to say
hard
in a
one.
Scottish accent.
Grey marl.
What's that?
She means like marl.
Marrow.
Is marrow not like a...
Yeah,
Aye.
the
But
grey
if we
colour.
had to say marrow and send that over in a video, they would say what she's saying.
Aye, because like that's what I was thinking
That
about.
wouldn't
Like,
get approved.
there's not one Scottish man in the world with the name Karl.
Yes.
There's none because
Yeah.
it would be called
It's
Carol.
like,
Carl,
I
yeah.
remember like somebody in holiday, like an English person going, say girl. And I was like, girl. And I was like, oh my God, that's disgusting. And it's worse when you're saying girly girl. Oh no, because now I'm saying it different because I don't want to say
Girly
girl.
girl.
Girly girl. Oh, fuck that.
I say
That's horrible.
warm.
Aye, warm.
Instead of-
I'd say that. I know.
You know, some people say like warm.
Do you know why? Like I've heard this is all fucking word of mouth hearsay, right?
Rumours.
But
Rumour has it.
I've heard this in the grapevine, right? A wee birdie told me. I'm not claiming this is more info, but apparently Scottish accents are more suited to Gaelic. Like so, see, I tried to learn Gaelic and do lingo for a bit, and it's
What a
dead.
gimp.
It's
No, I used to go to a Gaelic camp in
Did
Neilston
you?
in the summer.
that.
I went for the full summer.
I'm not trying to pass the gimp slagging onto you, right?
I'll
but
take it.
I mean,
You just took the credit. I'm sorry.
It's fine, I'm like,
But no, but so proper Gaelic speakers, like they sound like now, like when you hear a Spanish and somebody Spanish and they're like,
it sounds right.
Ontero, blah, 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 you know, and it's pure fluid as fuck.
Right.
That's what we are with Gaelic. So like,
so we're in the wrong accent.
I think we should go. We shouldn't be speaking fucking English,
We're
man.
imposters.
Shouldn't it be speaking English?
No.
We should have our own mad insane.
I think a lot of people here do have their own language.
Like
Glaswegian
like
people.
dialect.
Make
and
their
that.
own.
Aye, that's
Like sometimes I hear like people say words like sometimes when my dad talks, I'm like, what
Yeah, I
are you
never know
even
what my
saying?
dad's saying.
Like they're so slang that it doesn't make any. I can't even know what he's trying to say.
Can he work it out?
No.
Robbie does like different accents for different people.
What?
Speaks to me normally and then he goes
I
on the
feel
phone
like
to his
that's a
pal and
boy
I don't know what he's saying.
Have you ever seen Robbie around like all his pals and heard them talk?
Yeah.
And you're like, who is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Pure
I
show
feel
off.
that as well. Like,
Yeah.
not with Robbie, but like when I do it, and then I'm like, how different they are sound right now.
Everybody does it. Like no matter what level you're at on the
When it's
scale.
just me and him in here,
It's
a
no
joke.
chance to understand anything. But you were like digging up your daft, nobody would understand them when you were calling it a remote control or something. A remote control. There's no way like that's Simlish or something. That's like another language.
My gran says July instead of July.
July. That's quite American.
July.
Down in mid-July.
Grans are bad for it. They make up words.
I would like to start talking like that, like a bit. Like,
Southern gentleman.
Yeah.
Paul Black does like a lot of videos on that, like and how like
Hotel.
yeah, hotel,
That's like,
Oh yeah.
Hotel.
Las Vegas.
that's
Las Vegas, aye.
Went down to that Australia.
Actually, yesterday I was calling it Pilates.
Pilates.
Pilates. That was it.
Pilates.
The thing with Pilates, I was like, Pilates.
The gold mine for like old Scottish gammons saying things rang is like Super Scoreboard, like the football phone-in show on Clyde One.
Yeah.
Because like obviously there's an influx of like Spanish and Japanese players in
I
Scottish
trying to
football.
pronounce the that wee Chinese boy. You're like, oh my god.
See that wee Kyogi? He's a good player. It's literally like 2 syllables, man.
Aye, the names aren't even hard as well. It's like they're just choosing to
It's
get
just
it
that
wrong.
like racism node in their brain, mate, and just like tweaks it out a bit. Know what I mean? It brings out the Japanese a bit, man.
Aye, we've got a wee thing we want to do. Now we done this the last time you were here,
Right.
but we showed you some outfits that we wore. Do you remember
Oh
that?
yeah, I remember it.
I've
Yeah.
seen that.
Yeah, so
I
we've
love
got more.
this.
We've got more, and we want to just talk about maybe what we're wearing, the sort of style
Okay.
at the time.
Can I just
love
ask,
this.
is all mine gone up?
So there's one of me. No, the thing is, I've dressed mostly immaculately in my full life. Jamie's
So
went
is
through.
it you a problem?
I went
This is
through
your
like
fault.
mad styles. Like
Okay.
I remember I was thinking about this before coming here. Do you know the first time I ever went to Nando's, like with my pals and that? I wore red chinos and a red polo shirt. How
Amazing.
insane is that?
I'll tell you what I wore.
I got
for
dressed
my-
up to go to
Aye,
Nando's.
we were on Nando's and I was sitting with my red outfit
Full
on.
red outfit.
Aye,
To
full
be
red.
fair,
Head
the
to toe.
first time I went to Nando's, I was wearing a bow tie. I'm actually not
Is
lying.
that a business meeting? Is that a wedding or something?
Driving a limo.
A bow tie.
Were you
and
going
disco
through
pants.
like a, yeah, I was going
I
to
was going
say.
through my Jade from Little Mix era.
Yeah, I was going to say, was
aye.
it a little...
I had a
Everybody's-
lot of bow ties.
There's probably a few of these pictures I was going through my
So,
Jade
do you want to pull,
era.
do you want to pull mine up first, and then we can
Yeah.
get into the Jamie Kelly
I
diaries?
did go through like
Is
a
this
bowler
pure-
hat phase.
So
like
let's
a
look at this.
bowler hat.
So this
like
is
that.
me. This is me coming back on the bus for the skating at East Kilbride with my good friend William. Now,
Steezed out.
East Kilbride is the worst.
I hate East
I
Kilbride.
hate East Kilbride.
We've got a mad vendetta against East Kilbride. He
Absolutely.
tries to save face a
What
bit,
is
but
to like about East
The,
Kilbride?
the Odeon there is amazing.
I bet it's some fucking.
Do you know what the
nightmare.
issue is? We've discussed this. The altitude, it makes them weird.
It makes everything
it
weird.
does.
And there's
You go-
lots of roundabouts.
Do you know what?
many.
I don't
Far
want
too many
to.
roundabouts.
I think I've always said people from East Kilbride are like just chukters that have discovered like Stone Island jackets and that. That's like what they are.
Aye. But anyway, sorry to everybody for East Kilbride. But so I mean, this is an era where the top man talks.
I love your face.
I don't know why I thought that was a good idea to pull that. I look dead. I look like somebody's killed me and sat me up the back of the bus.
Try to do a weekend with Bernie, like keep you alive thing.
Do you remember those top man talks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were glorious.
They give me Simon from the Inbetweeners vibe.
Yeah.
Aye, Simon was Simon was teased out in some of the
Yeah, he
episodes.
was.
For like,
Just look at the faces.
I love the hair.
Oh,
the hair's great.
It's giving Polly D.
Do you want to know something even fancier? See, I mean, you can't really see it. Maybe if the reflection was a bit stronger. I think the back of it dyed a colour.
Oh,
maybe red or something. Just
over the top.
Yeah. Just for that one.
I would say that the top. What are you wearing on the bottom? Can we see it? No.
Just a pair of boot-cut jeans or something like that. Henley's jeans or something.
I like that the zip matches the buttons on the top.
Yeah.
Like
Is that what you were
colour
going for?
coordinating's good.
Because I was about to say they don't go.
Yeah, so did you zip down the jumper to expose the neck of the top man?
What is the point in having the beautiful
the top man top?
But you can tell I've just zipped it down enough.
Do you still have top man on ASOS?
I think so. I don't know if it is. It's on ASOS. It's not a shop
still
anymore.
have Topshop. Yeah. Thank God.
Aye, Topshop survived.
We love Topshop.
Thank goodness.
I remember getting a job in, see, like when I was younger, I remember I thought the coolest thing in the world would be to work in Top Man.
Yeah. It's everyone that worked there was automatically cool.
I went for an interview, right? I think it's like one of the first job interviews I done to get a Christmas temp job in Top Man. I was like, this is the biggest day of my life.
This can make or break you.
And do you know what I said in the interview? She said, I don't know how we got talking about it. She was like, give me some words to describe yourself. And I said, likeable. And she went, do you think so? I was like, I think so.
I was slagging me. I was brilliant at doing a peg or two.
I'm very likeable. Imagine saying that about yourself.
What you meant saying in an interview for Top Man when you're 16, but I don't know. I'm 16.
You're yet to find out your skills.
I know. I felt like such a bad boy. I was in Top Man.
My skills are like.
Did you get the job?
I got it.
Really?
And then I got kept on beyond that. So
You were
Anyone who worked in Top Man and Topshop was so cool.
Yeah,
Hannah's Google. Ruby, my wee sister, Ruby McFarlane, she's automatically cool.
Aye.
It was but do you know what was the hottest thing ever? Well, being a Top Man boy and the Topshop girls would come down and be like, "Oh, do you have this?" And I'd be like, "Maybe." Those Topshop girls. So I'll never forget them.
So we're doing like a rating system.
I don't know. Maybe rate this outfit out of 10. Honestly,
honest opinion.
Honestly,
how hot does Evan look here?
How mad is it that hair was completely normal at one point?
Yeah, I do like the hair.
Do you think?
I like the hair.
Know how like everything kind of what's old is new? Do you think that I think like I could see people that have got like mullets and stuff there now?
Well, yeah.
They would end up just going for this again. I think.
I kind of had that hair no that long ago.
So I think when we started the podcast, you had that
hair, mate. I stand by that being the coolest haircut ever.
Right, so out of 10, what are we giving this just as a whole vibe?
I'm going to give it a 7.
Oh, that's nice. I was thinking well lower.
The outfit's a 5, but I'll give the hair.
Oh,
yeah, the hair is good. I'll go with a 6.
Oh,
personally,
sick
sorry.
knowing what's going on. I feel physically sick.
Thanks, guys. Let's go on to Jamie Kelly now. Get it up.
There's so many. I just kept sending them in because I thought like, Evan's at his work. That one's not that bad.
No,
that's not the worst.
No, that's cute.
That tap makes an appearance in these pictures about 10 times. Do you know what I noticed when I was looking for these old pictures, right? There's only like 3 like days of my childhood that where there's hundreds of pictures. These pictures were so rare that it's like this holiday.
Somebody had the camera out on
that holiday, and then when I'm out with my pals, it was like somebody's like first ever like iPod that could take a picture or something, and it's all my pals like that. Just for one day, everybody, there was like 40 pictures for this one day on my Facebook.
And then they all got uploaded like the next day.
It was just like something.
Was that a Facebook album?
And you would look through them and be like, Right, so what do we think of this?
It's harmless.
It's pretty plain, isn't it?
It's not really out there enough.
It's business class.
Aye.
Yeah, I can see your wee belt.
I love the belt.
I'm sitting on a jet plane right now. I'm just waiting. I'm having a sangria before heading out to the club. I'm a businessman.
The kids club.
I mean, I was young, man. I'd have been like, I think that was 2011. I'd have been like
19 or something.
I'd been like 22.
I was last week.
I was 22 or something. I was in Barbados. I would have been quite young. I've looked like the same, like, when I was dead young, I used to get served on holiday when I was like 12 and all that.
Wow.
Because like I just looked like like that. I don't know.
I don't think you look 18 in that, mate.
No.
Do you think so? I think I look 22. No, but I get this fucking off the screen, Jumbo.
No, we need to rate it.
There's not much creativity, so I'm going to have to give it a 3, I'm afraid.
I'd agree with that.
I was going to give it a 6 because I think it's like inoffensive.
Simple. Just keep it. I was a clean cam collected.
Clean boy aesthetic.
Clean boy aesthetic. Jesus
I like
man.
this. This is a cool picture.
I actually love this.
This is the same holiday.
I really like that. Well, you've changed up the vibe, and I feel like your hair's much longer.
I might not be the same holiday.
look
Then. That's maybe a year later.
You look like somebody in like a
It's a
Netflix
Hollister.
rom-com.
Yeah.
It's like a Hollister advert.
I love the bracelets.
I was going for a
Oh,
Hollister
really?
vibe.
Jamie, you were hot.
I was going for a Hollister vibe, my full like childhood.
Okay.
Hollister get like you're talking about Top Man guys being hot. I used to walk into Hollister being like, I wish I were that.
Yeah.
cunt. Fucking wish I were
I used to walk in Hollister and just smell. I wasn't going to buy it. And I was like,
That was so good.
It's be going on an adventure. I would actually. Now you're saying about taking pictures at Troon and that. I would just go in there and kid on I was in Mexico. Or something, I mean,
you're not really wearing anything in this, mate.
I just
But
said
the
the
bracelets-
Jesus
the
bracelets.
bracelets-
The layering,
They were
the
very
pink.
cool. There's no clothes needed when the bracelets
Oh,
are
the
there.
bracelets are on and you're in Mallorca, fuck's sake. No,
Yeah.
but I remember the bracelets and I remember all the wee Jesuses were peeling off because
Yeah.
like,
So we
they were
can
wearing
see.
that. Like there was just no Jesuses left. They were just wooden bracelets.
Well, you've got 3, mate, so you've had some
Yeah.
backup.
yeah, I used to have
You
them up
look
my
like
arm.
you
and
would
that.
be on like Disney Channel or
Oh,
something.
I can see that. Victorious or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would,
bad boy.
I would give this an 8. It's quite high.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. I
I
appreciate that. Yeah.
I would
The
say
hair is cool. The bracelets
Yeah.
are cool.
I'm
Handsome
going to
dude.
agree with it being an 8. It's a good picture.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think,
Was that your profile picture?
I think I was like one of the ones I flung up and I'm like, no, I'm not even going to make it my profile picture now. That kind of big dog. in
Uh-huh.
like, I've got these pictures loaded if I
Yeah.
wanted them,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
This isn't even the best.
That's the best.
Oh,
that was my
did I say
profile
it to
picture. Right, look at the fucking state of me there. I was actually I look about 5.
What are you holding?
A glow stick and stick my finger up, make my finger's about 2 inches long. It's like I look like a South Park character or something.
You do.
And that's an LG Star shirt.
Mate,
I was a G
8
Star.
years old in that.
Yeah,
Why
you
were you?
look extremely
I think
young.
I went to Dance Energy when I was dead young, like heavy young. Like
Did you not have to be 16 or was it 14?
That was under 16.
I was under
wasn't it?
18s.
it was
Yeah.
the unders.
Do you want me to
Yeah.
tell you the story about the guy I went to dance energy with?
Aye.
Right. We used to hang about this guy when we were younger, right? But he was like a good couple of years older than us. He was like 3-4 years older than us. And we were going to dance energy. He used to kid on to us. He knew Pixie Lot. And we were like, this guy's so fucking cool. He's like,
Pixie Lot was get over.
he was like, I met her on holiday. And we were like, what? And he was like, aye, she's brand new, mate, aye. It was nothing weird happened, but I was pals with her. And we're like, what? So he's like, when we go to dance energy, and he's like, I'll drive us in, right? Already a red flag, you're driving to dance energy.
Drop me out for Dance Energy.
So
Get him alarming.
So we're waiting in the queue, right? And we're seeing people from school and that. We're like, what's happening, mate? And then we get to the front of the queue and the guy's like, sees this guy and he's like, can I see some ID, mate?
Oh no.
So he didn't get let in for being too old.
It was like,
No.
you're 19, you can't get in here. That is a low point in
That's
like.
really bad.
I've always thought that was the most insane story ever, mate. Imagine that.
But
Imagine.
why do you want to go to unders?
Well, that's where it gets done.
That's where the legal kids get it. I don't know. He was a nice guy.
I wouldn't want to speculate,
So
but
does
I
he
mean,
not
the
know
unders.
And looking back, I would maybe guess no, he
Way
doesn't.
towards
He
no.
might have met her, but like, no, that's a stalking situation. It sounds
Aye,
like.
this shirt, is that a G-Star shirt,
It's a
Jamie?
G-Star shirt, mate. I think that was one of the ones that like a mad local thief like
Got
stole.
from the back of a van.
Aye. There was a local thief that I got on my G-Star offer. It was good, so I would have been a bit of a
When I
score.
worked in an office, they had like a local shoplifter and they'd bring in bags of New River Island stock.
I said to everyone, I came on one podcast and I was like, I fucking forgot we had a local thief in that, and it was
Yeah.
pure. You've never had a local thief?
The shoplifter, like they were really like had a whole business.
It's
out
always
of
good
it.
to see when
Yeah,
you
I'm
get
sure they used to come into like mum and dad's salon. And
Aye,
try
just with a
and,
van,
like, put some stuff.
full of things, and they're just like, it's just good to see when you got a fresh batch. I used to go into this, it was a mad woman. It was a woman that done it. She was like the mad boss of this thief organisation.
Wow.
Kingpin.
She used to just have like hundreds of G-Star, man. I just used to get like that, and it'd be like 30 quid.
Oh,
That was fucking
that's a dream, mate.
next
Well,
level.
I did love a checked shirt,
Very cowboyish.
but I didn't love G-Star. So I'll have to bring it down a few points, and I'm gonna give it a 6.
I'd take
Yeah,
that.
6.
I'd take that
Green on
all
a
day.
6. Right.
Is that it then?
No, we've got so many
You're
more.
like, please God.
Can we get the one with the gangster one?
Amazing.
No.
Get the gangster one.
Oh, this is fun. This was
How-
in Craig Tara, mate. This
Right.
was in the live
So
lounge.
Jamie,
The live lounge.
wait. So Jamie's took a picture with just a black guy and just wrote gangster because
No, but
he's
he
with
was
a
a
black guy.
gangster.
How do you?
Look at him, mate.
No,
He's
he's
got
just a
diamond
normal
earring.
black guy, mate.
Mate, he was a gangster. That guy was straight
I think you're
gangster.
the gangster, bro. Look at that.
That's his.
Gangster.
Jermaine Aaron Dunkley. What do
I've
he's
still
doing?
got him on fucking Facebook, mate. He's a
So,
gangster.
Did you see we were at Live Lounge?
This was it.
How did this happen?
This was at Craig Tara. fucking shit ham.
No,
You ever
I'm
been?
thinking
Actual
Live Lounge, like
BBC
the live
Live
BBC Live
Lounge.
Lounge.
Oh no, this was
that guy was recording.
he was recording a gangster track. No, it was at do you know Craig Tara Haven Caravan Park.
I
Okay,
loved
right,
Craig
yeah, yeah.
Tara.
Aye, it's the best place ever. There's a thing called the Live Lounge, and you go in, and it's just a mad.
There's pure nothing live about it, but it's just there's no live music
in
in
it.
it.
There was like the elephant. She was a big pink elephant in a blue polka dot dress, and like the tiger and stuff.
See, I was more into the gangster side.
The
of it,
gangster.
but,
I was too busy with the cuddly toys.
Aye, the Ellie the elephant was good, but I just hung about with the gangsters.
So is that his hat or your hat?
That's his hat. I stole off him for a picture.
Right.
I was going to say that doesn't go with your shirt.
I was.
Two very different aesthetics.
That guy is easy 35, isn't he? What is he
Yeah.
doing hanging about with me all night?
I love his earring.
I was just kicking about with
I
him.
do.
Like I was in charge. I was like, Mum, we'll wear here now. Use your hat.
See at that time though. See that earring? How cool was that? That like a big massive
I had
stud.
Robbie
handsome
in
he
a
is.
diamond earring like quite recently.
Yeah, I love a
I
diamond
loved
earring.
it.
I also like, I know we're not supposed to be rating Jermaine here, but I like
No,
his
I think-
hoodie and blazer
I think we should
combination.
rate Jermaine here because
Well,
that guy was
he's a 10.
Yeah.
Aye.
Obviously.
Oh,
his
he's a-
earring. If he
he's
had
going.
that hat on with the earring and the hoodie and the I
Yeah.
love it.
That's I was drawn to him. I was like, I want to hang about with this guy. I don't know if he was working there. I don't know if he was like maybe a rep of Craig Tara, maybe like I don't
Well,
know.
it's given business with the lanyard,
Yeah,
so
he's
he's
a
definitely
businessman.
up to
Yeah.
something.
I think it says like Flyby on it. Maybe it was like Flyby recruiting or something. I don't know. But that was me and Jermaine. So
Yeah.
we both got a 10 there. Jamie, next one.
Is there more?
There's hunters, mate.
Aye, let's get the
No, just
one more. We'll do one more.
No, that one. No, the one. No, the fuck the police one. I'm not having that on the mains, mate. Can't I have that? Have you seen that?
Aye, I seen it. Aye.
I don't want that one up.
Too bad.
That's too bad, mate. I've had to like Jermaine up, man.
I'll give you two, and you can pick the best one.
Right, okay, let's do that.
Right, okay. Oh, aye, that's a good use.
Okay.
Fuck.
No, but I have those trousers.
That's me just being a silly goose in that one, I think. LMFAO, it says at the bottom.
It needs to be the
That was the day. That
Do you
was
know
the
what
day
I
that there was
said
just hunters.
LMFAO to Robbie once and he said, why do you say that people from East Bride say that?
I know that's
Called
universal.
me out for saying LMFAO.
That's universal, yeah.
Were you
Yeah.
just
Is
saying
that
it
like-
I am laughing my fucking ass off
I
right
said
now,
it in a
Robbie?
text.
I normally ditch the F. I'm
Do you know what you
just
should
an
show?
What if it's
LMFAO.
really fucking funny?
No, but you should
Yeah,
show
I think
him.
I said LMFAO and he said people from EK say that.
No, you should show him
And I
that
felt hurt.
party rock. Yeah,
Yeah.
that. I think that's LMFAO.
No,
Yes,
I think like just LMAO in general is an EK thing.
Mate, get all this off the
it.
screen, man. Right, we're done
Oh,
with
that's
this.
news to me.
Right, we're done with the fucking endless.
Right, we've had enough of Jamie
I
Kelly.
did have that blue hoodie.
Aye, that. How
I wasn't
comfy was
allowed Hollister. I know.
allowed? What is it
But
bad
mum
for you or
and dad
something?
just wouldn't allow
Too,
that.
too graphic.
I think your mum and dad are too cool for that, to be fair.
I'm glad
right,
now because
right.
it would have been a waste.
Do you know what I respect about Hollister? The fact that they're like emblems, like a seagull. It's just like a
Yeah.
normal thing, know what I mean?
It is actually.
Just that wee seagull. It's just like, aye, we're Hollister, we're the
Fucking
beach.
hate
and
By
that.
the way, Hollister's making a comeback. It's all
is.
over my TikTok.
I've seen a few things that I was like, I've asked the professionals here, a few things that were meant to be making a comeback and then they kind of never. I was thinking Jeff Hardy. Is it Jeff Hardy? Ed Hardy.
Ed
Jeff
Hardy,
Hardy's
yeah.
not racist.
I have quite a lot of
Do you
it.
like that? Is that
Yeah.
coming back? Because I always liked Ed
Megan
Hardy and I
Hurst,
didn't know if
yeah,
it was
quite a
coming
lot.
back. What else is there that's kind of made comebacks in that in recent years, fashion wise? That hair. That'll be coming back
Yeah.
soon. The fucking. I was like,
we can only hope.
I want to be seeing them in the back of buses and all that. That's what made it better because
Yeah.
she's on the bus.
Oh, on the back of the bus, not
mate.
even the front.
Playing tunes and that.
See how we were talking about earrings? Remember, I was telling you a story about I was in Australia and I got my ear pierced. Now there's like meant to be like a gay ear.
Yeah.
Do you know about
Oh,
this?
yeah.
Yeah.
What was that
now,
all about?
now everything in Australia is like the opposite.
yeah, of
so they were like,
course.
oh mate, don't worry, it's fucking straight away, mate. And I got it pierced and I came back and it was like, that's the gay ear. And I was like, no.
So what is the gay ear?
Right.
I just like, yeah.
It's the right one, the left
Even
one.
when I was
remember
piercing Robbie's like ear recently, like I just done it for one of those wee Amazon like guns, and I remember him saying that as well, and I was like, is that actually a thing?
I think, do you know what I think it used to be, like, things like this in the gay community? I think there was like mad signifiers of shit. Like there was like mad, but I don't know if it's all mad rumours. It's like mad things like mad handkerchiefs in your back pocket means something and all that.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? But
Fucking need to stop
I don't
doing
know if
that.
that's like homophobia for 2000s and like 1990s.
You know what I was thinking the day that makes me feel like a gay man? Smelling a candle in a shop.
Oh,
I like see doing that pure. Oh, that one's nice. I feel so.
I just
No,
always.
there's nothing wrong with that. I'm here to embrace
What's
the
your
candle.
What's your favourite candle kind of?
So right
vibe?
now it is pumpkins because it's the time of year, and I just love that sweet smell.
Is that a spice? Pumpkin
No,
spice?
I had that this morning. That was a wee matcha there.
Oh, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. I like clean cotton. I always go
I
for
do.
that.
That's what I have in my haul. I do like clean cotton.
I can't do the pure exotic fruits now. It gives me
Oh, I
sore
do
head.
have exotic fruits.
It's a bit too much. Sometimes you start getting a headache. And that's when you start seeing the colours and that.
Yeah.
Just well too much. You start seeing wobbles and that.
Yeah.
But are we going to move on to the interactive game?
Yeah, well, we've done an hour and 5.
Oh, fuck, have we? Fucking hell, it flew by, Trips. So are we going to do the game?
We can switch over and do the game.
We'll do the game.
Do you want to play a game?
Do you want to play a game?
Yeah.
Go for it always.
Molly, are you sure you want to play a game?
Is it like they don't need to stand up?
You
No.
need to write something down.
Oh, that's
Okay.
fine.
Oh, that
All right.
sounds fun.
Aye.
Right, Troops. Tell them about your podcast quickly.
I have a podcast called
If you want it.
Overcoasting. Please listen.
Is it on a hiatus at the moment?
What does that mean?
You having a wee break?
Yes, I am, because I'm brainstorming some new ideas. It's coming back bigger and better than ever.
Very like it. Brilliant podcast.
If you get
Really
any,
good
what
to
you
listen to.
tell other people about it.
Yeah, buy tickets to Girlies Are Out.
Where can they
Yes.
buy them? You never told us.
So they're not actually out yet. So we're hoping when this comes out, that'll be
They'll
when we
be,
announce it.
Okay.
And when we, so what day
So
will
just
this
keep
be?
up on socials and
Yeah.
that then. For
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep following at Girlies Are Out
Mm-hmm.
on Instagram.
Keep an eye out,
Happy
Troops.
days. That's going to be
Right,
some
we're
day.
switching over to Patreon. Patreon.com/Reilly's Gaff. We'll see you there if you're in it. And if you're not, what the fuck are you doing? See you later.
Cheers.